Welcome to this lesson on attack patterns and frameworks, a key topic in understanding cybersecurity threats and how to defend against them. Let's start with what attack patterns are. Attack patterns are common, repeatable methods or behaviors that attackers use to compromise computer systems, steal data, or disrupt services. Think of them as the recipes or blueprints that hackers follow when planning an attack. These patterns help security professionals recognize and predict attacker behavior so they can better defend against threats. Why are attack patterns so important? Because attackers often reuse the same tactics that work well for them. This consistency makes it possible for security teams to anticipate attacks and build strong defenses. Attack patterns also create a common language for cybersecurity teams to communicate and share knowledge about threats. And by understanding these patterns, organizations can prioritize their security efforts effectively. There are many types of attack patterns. Some common examples include phishing attacks, where attackers send fake emails to trick people into revealing passwords or clicking malicious links. Another is SQL injection, where attackers insert harmful code into websites to steal or manipulate data. There are also denial of service attacks, where attackers overwhelm a system with traffic to make unavailable. Man-in-the-middle attacks intercept communications to steal information, and privilege escalation involves exploiting weaknesses to gain higher access than allowed. Malware delivery is another pattern, where attackers install harmful software, like ransomware on victim computers. Security experts document these attack patterns in organized lists and frameworks. One well-known list is CAPEC, or Common Attack Pattern Enumeration and Classification. Maintained by MITRE, CAPEC catalogs hundreds of attack patterns and explains how they work, what conditions they need, and how to defend against them. Another important framework is MITRE ATT&CK, which stand for Adversarial Tactics, Techniques, and Common Knowledge. This framework breaks down attacker behavior into specific tactics, which are the goals attackers want to achieve, and techniques, which are the ways they accomplish those goals. For example, the tactic of initial access describes how attackers first get into a system, such as by phishing or exploiting software bugs. Security teams use this framework to understand attacker methods and improve detection and response. The third framework is the cyber kill chain, created by Lockheed Martin. It describes the stages of a cyber attack from start to finish in 7 steps. First is reconnaissance, where attackers gather information about their target. Then comes weaponization, where they prepare malicious tools. Delivery follows, where malware is sent to the victim. Exploitation is when the malware takes advantage of a vulnerability. Installation means the malware sets up to maintain access. Command and control is when the attacker remotely controls the infected system. Finally, actions on objectives are when the attacker completes their goal, such as stealing data. Understanding this chain helps defenders detect attacks early and stop them before damage is done. To give you a real-world example, consider a phishing attack pattern. An attacker might send an email pretending to be from a trusted company and include a link to a fake login page. If the victim enters their credentials, the attacker can use them to access accounts and cause harm. Security teams defend against phishing by training employees to recognize suspicious emails and by using email filtering tools. In summary, attack patterns are the playbooks attackers follow to carry out cyber attacks. Frameworks like CAPEC, MITRE ATT&CK, and the cyber kill chain help security professionals understand and communicate about these attacks. This knowledge is vital to building strong defenses and responding effectively when incidents occur. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more lessons on cybersecurity and threat modeling.